Wonder what I got in my bag. You wish I'd tell you. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. No, but seriously, there's a few things that I think that you should always carry with you if you are new to bicycle life, or if bicycle life has always been your primary mode. I'm one of those people that feels that you should always be prepared for any situation, especially if you ride your bike. So today we're going to be going over what I carry with me in my pannier bags literally every single time I leave the house. I should start off by saying that my pannier bags came from Amazon. They have a ton of choices there, all within a really good price range. This milk crate belonged to my son, so I got that one for free, but I do believe that you can get those off of Amazon as well. First things first though, we have to talk about this blanket. This blanket is an absolute lifesaver. I take it with me everywhere I go. It is always in my pannier bags because I'm the type of person that likes to sit down. I like to lay around. I like to get comfortable on the ground. That was awful. I'll never be a rapper. But anyway, it has a waterproof bottom on it. So damp grass be damned. Nope, sorry. I made a promise that I wasn't going to cuss anymore in my videos, so maybe that'll be the last time. This blanket actually came as part of a picnic set that I had bought a couple of years ago, but I know that they do have different options available on Amazon if that's something that interests you. And if you're just not into the blanket and ground thing, you could probably bring you a fold-up chair. So there's that. But moving on. The second thing that I always bring with me, no matter the weather, no matter the time of day, is a water flask. I say water flask. This is actually called a thermo flask. It holds 40 ounces. Staying hydrated is so important, especially if you're outside during the hot summer months. So always make sure that you carry some type of beverage with you because, God forbid you get a flat tire or something and then you're just out there thirsty. But anyway, moving on. I'm at the local park and I always try to find this quiet corner off to myself. But the thing that I've noticed is when you bust out a tripod and or a camera, it tends to draw attention. You end up kind of running from people. And I am not shy by any means, but I am introverted. So I tend to just sit there awkwardly and wait until they pass me by. But anyway, one thing that it's always good to have with you if you are a bicycle lifer, bike pedestrian, I don't know, get you a good book bag. I have had this book bag for about 5 years. It came from Walmart. It's called the Outdoor Products brand. And I carry my essentials that I like to take with me when I go into places in this backpack. This thing has tons of pockets and plenty of storage. Sometimes I do, in fact, wear the backpack on my back. It's just easier that way. But sometimes you don't want that extra weight on your back, so you just throw it in your milk crate and you roll out. What do I keep in my backpack? Let me show you. In my top little zip up compartment here, I always keep what I call my work essentials. So I have my ID tag for my job, a couple of ink pens, and some bandage scissors. In case you didn't put that together, I am a nurse. I'm a nurse. I love what I do. Let's not talk about that. I also keep my little earbuds here in my front compartment. Right now I have an extra bottle of Stetson cologne, which is my favorite scent, by the way. My Flonase, because your girl got allergies. And my Leatherman. I always like to talk about this Leatherman because this was a gift to me from my wife, and she did such a good job customizing it for me, and I absolutely love it. I don't leave the house without it. So if you're not familiar with a Leatherman, it's a multi-tool, and this one is the Leatherman Surge, and it's customized with my initials, which I think that's pretty cool. This one is pretty hefty. It has pliers on it. I also have a customized knife blade, which has the American flag on one side And on the other side here, I don't know if you can see that, it has, there we go, it has a horse. I have horses. We have 3 actually. So that was pretty cool. But we have on this one multi-tool, we have several different types of knives. I have a little ruler. I have a flathead, a Phillips head. Probably my favorite thing though, these little scissors. Like, look at that, look at that, look at that. This tool is something that is invaluable to me. I use it pretty much every day. It always comes with me. It's always put to good use. Just keep it in this little carrying case and I throw it in my backpack. What's next? I also keep my Kindle, the Kindle Oasis, my toiletry bag. It's got my toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, deodorant, all the good things. My tablet, which I take with me pretty much everywhere, and I work on my editing as I get time. My good old wallet. I've had this thing for quite a while. I bought this in Birmingham and I love it. It's starting to fall apart, but I'm going to keep it until it falls completely apart. Well, you know all the things you keep in a wallet. My driver's license, my bank cards, and my concealed carry permit. Interesting thing about that though, Tennessee as of last year, I believe, became a permitless carry state. I still keep my concealed carry permit. I have learned from watching YouTube that there are still benefits to carrying your permit, even in a permitless carry state. So look up some information about that. That was cool. That was insightful. Which brings me to the thing that I'm not going to show on camera, but let's just say that I always carry 9mm worth of personal protection, okay? Okay? You don't see it, but trust me, baby, it's there. Other things that I always carry that kind of just get thrown in the milk crate is this little wireless microphone set, which I'm using right now. I got this off of Amazon. You just plug it into your phone and voila, you have audio. And it's really small. Look at it. Looks like a little fur ball. I bring this with me just because I am trying to work on my audio to my videos, and I think it sounds better. What do you think? Did I mention my tripod? I don't know, but I always carry a little tripod with me. Give me a second, I'll show you that. This right here is the tripod that I always carry with me, and I usually keep the cell phone mount attachment on it, which makes it really helpful if I am using my phone to record videos. I have found that a backpack is really the perfect way of bringing your valuables along with you. If you have to stop somewhere, run into a store, run into a building, you definitely don't want to leave your most personal belongings attached to your bike. So this right here just makes it easy to grab a bag, bring it with you, and go on about your day. But enough about the backpack, let's get to the pannier bags. I just tossed my backpack with my tablet and everything in it. But anyway, moving on. Let's get into the pannier bags, shall we? Now let me just start off by saying that I am capable of carrying quite a bit with me in my pannier bags simply because I do use an e-bike. My back rack on that bike, if you watch my previous videos, can hold up to 150 pounds, which is very impressive. So I tend to use it. I'm going to use that 150 pounds, honey. I'm going to carry some junk with me because guess what? I have that ability. But if you are a person that is using an analog bike, this will not work for you. No, it won't. It won't. Unless you have the thighs of a Greek god. Okay? The thighs and the hamstrings of a Greek god. Okay? Which I don't. So if I were to use an analog bike, this would be greatly reduced. It would probably be down to 0 because no. But anyway, moving on. So in my pannier bags, I tend to carry the things that I don't mind staying on the bike and are not important enough for me to take off the bike on a daily basis and bring them inside the house. My first aid kit. If you saw my video yesterday, you know that I took a little tumble over my handlebars yesterday, and this came in invaluably to me. And I am so serious when I say that this thing literally never leaves the bicycle unless it's being used. I am a mother, okay? I have small kids. I can't tell you how many skint knees and banged elbows that I've had to clean up with this kit, so I always keep it replenished and in fresh stock. But also, me, your girl, I am kind of accident prone. Not all the time, but boy, when I do it big. So we're going to keep this on the bike as it should be. Get you one. But anyway, moving on. Are these reusable shopping bags that I got from Amazon? I don't know if I've really talked about this much yet, but I do try to leave as small a carbon footprint as I possibly can on this earth. I try to reduce my plastic usage as much as I can. No, I'm not perfect with that, but I think it's important, especially given that we're facing a catastrophic climate crisis, to at least be conscious and aware and to try to make those lifestyle changes while we still have some kind of time. I know that not everybody feels that way. I try not to hammer them about it, but as for me, I do try to make those changes for myself because I do recognize that we only get one earth and we got to take better care of it. So there's that. So I take these with me pretty much everywhere. I have 6 of them. Oh no, I just told a lie. I have 5 of them. My wife has one that she keeps on her keys as well. But it's pretty big. Holds quite a bit of things. So anytime I run into the store, I grab however many of these I think I'm gonna need and just get my groceries, put them in there. It's very simple. That way I never have to worry about needing a bag. Moving on. Moving on very slowly because I'm trying to hold this thing back up. It's usually not this bad, but it's a little windy out here today, and I'm also just not coordinated, so kind of struggling. Okay, ready. Next on my list, I keep a couple of bungee cords, an extra cable bike lock. I should say that this right here is not my main bike lock. I keep this one as a backup or to use as a second bike lock, but I actually have an accordion style chain one that fits my electric. It came with the bike. I really like that one, but sometimes you just need a little extra security, so I always carry this one with me as well as the key. A 17 millimeter wrench because that's what works on my rear axles on my e-bike. A long sleeve shirt for those days when it's chilly outside and I just feel like I need something extra on. A rain cover that goes on my pannier bags. I also have a rain cover that covers the entire bike, but I did not bring that with me today, so shame on me. I just got it. It hasn't actually made its way to the bike yet, but it will. A high visibility vest. To be completely honest with you, I don't wear this vest every single day. I do wear it a good majority of my trips on bike, especially if it's an overcast day or it's cloudy, but I always wear this when it's dark out. This right here, when the light hits it, it just illuminates, and that can be something that saves your life. And last but not least, I have this toolkit. I got this thing off of Amazon and I have filled it with all kinds of junk. In here I have a flueless patch tire repair kit. So it's got a couple of patches in case my tube or my tire, I guess, were to have a hole in it. I keep several Allen wrenches that fit various places on my bike. A little mini tire pump. I have a bigger one that I use at home and that I keep on my porch, but this one is definitely a gem to carry with me in case I kind of have an emergent situation and need to air my tire back up. I also keep these tire wrenches in case I need to change a flat. Just a couple of odds and ends, nuts, bolts, screws, stuff like that that fit my bike. I also have this extra little cup holder slash pouch that I keep on the front of my bike. It's actually for things like coffee cups. I don't really use it like that. I use it more as a purse. And the only things that I really keep in there are a bandana of some sort because your girl has bad allergies, okay? And I also keep my riding gloves. And that's it. That's all. I just want to thank you all for hanging out with me, seeing what I carry in my bags. Let me know if there's anything that you would take away or maybe add to that I haven't thought of. That'd be cool. So leave that in the comments below. And until next time, y'all know you can always catch me where? Somewhere in Tennessee. Bye.